Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Bradley coming at you from Anything Geeky Review, and today I'm going to be showing you some of This War Is of Mine. It's actually a game that's been publicised quite a bit. It's by 11-bit Studios, that goes behind Anomaly and things like that. It's basically a game about you living as a civilian within a war zone. I've been lucky enough to get a preview code that's going to give me 12 days inside the game, so I thought I'd record this straight from the beginning, give you guys a glimpse at the first 12 days, and we'll see how we get on from there. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the game. So this is the menu to this war of mine. The fact says fuck the war. It's only got one option at the moment. Obviously this is just a preview at the game. It's first 12 days we've been given access to, so we can't play any more than that, unfortunately. I'm presuming we can play it a couple of times over though, hopefully. In case it's a short game, I'm not sure at this point. Yeah, this is basically, for anybody that doesn't know, this is a game about you being a civilian inside a city that is withstanding a terrible war. So it's kind of a survival game in some aspects, where you have to survive in this environment. We'll see exactly how the developers themselves have kind of made that unique in itself. I mean, obviously you can tell the art style itself is rather unique, kind of a brush stroke, but also kind of a light and dark scheme going on, which really gives the aspect of war. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Almost every night there is a shelling. Phones are not working. There is a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out they decided to stick together. They met Pavel while scavenging for supplies. He used to be a Pogoran star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war, so they teamed up, hoping for the best. War has driven us from our homes, took away everything. Fleeing the slaughter, we met by chance, taking shelter in this battered building. Pavel got slightly wounded. It seems that Marco is starting to feel a bit unwell. Drag for more. Okay, I think that's all for today's day log, hopefully. Okay. Now, I have been told there isn't actually a tutorial in this game. This is I don't know whether this is for the final thing or whether it's just for the preview, but they basically want us to figure out how to do things ourselves without kind of helping hand. So I suppose putting us directly in civilians' hands in that. So Marco is a skilled scavenger. He's feeling slightly sick at the moment. Bruno's a cook, and Pavel is a fast runner. So he's going to be our scavenger, I'm presuming. Let's have a look. I'm presuming that's kind of repairs, maybe. So that's an item to craft. Okay, so we can craft tools and stuff from any materials we can gather. Okay, let's exit that, and that's going to be building up. Is it improvement? Enables the manufacture more sophisticated items. Okay, so we've got doors between each level. Let's see if there's anything useful left here. So it looks like we can explore each piece of the rubble. I don't want to get the good cook wounded, so let's use the fast runner and see if we can. This door's locked. Is there any way of what was that? I need something to open this lock. Okay, so we need some tools of some kind. So, you're a scavenger. Let's see what you can find from this cupboard. Herbs. Oh, I suppose they're useful. And electronic parts. Yeah, go on then. And then this wardrobe. At least it's warm. Various mechanical parts, some clean water, and a book. The more of them we have, the better. If times are hard, we can make them into full for our heater. I think that means fuel for our heater or stove. Okay. I like the fact everything swings open when you've explored it. That's quite cool. Let's get down here and see what's down here. So there's a busted up door. But looks like I think we can bash our way through, hopefully. Is there a timer for the day? Yes, it is. 10 AM at the moment with I think that's a temperature of 17, so it's not bad. They're not cold yet. If that's Celsius, that is. Got some more basic parts, herbs. Yeah. Okay. And then more rubble. That's going to take him a while to get past. So we can swap, I think. So there's another set of stairs up here. I think that's where we store food, in the fridge. So we've still got some electricity there. We can't get past that locked door. We can get past there, but again, more rubble. And it's taken a while for him to get past that. So, we can search some more. Yeah, go on then. You go search, start that one. No, hang on, no. That's going to lead to a dead end, so there's no point in that. There's a door to outside. Let's search that bit there. Oh, we can jump down a couple of ledges, that's quite cool. Oh, goodness God. We have found a lockpick, which is going to be useful. Components. Ooh, clean water. Wood. Lots of wood. That's always good. Yeah, grapple. I'm wondering how much this guy can carry before he starts getting over encumbered. Yeah, let's go on this one. Ooh. Seems to be moving a little bit slower than normal, but let's. Oh, you can jump up there as well. That's quite cool. Again, a bunch more components. So, we haven't found any wood, I don't think. There's a way of checking our inventory. There's our things. So we've found a lockpick, so we can go downstairs now. And herbs. I wonder whether we have to drop the herbs into this. I think that's just for food, I think. You can go and start working on that door there. And this one needs a lockpick as well by the looks of it. And I don't think you have one. Oh, yes you do. Cool. We've got some raw food. It's edible but would be more nutritious when cooked. And some herbs, clean water. And some more books. So you can go. Okay, so it looks like these guys don't carry anything on them specifically. It goes straight to your storage, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, that one lockpick we've used, so we can't get into there anymore. I wonder if we can craft one. Let's have a look. Can we craft? We can homemade single-use filter to purify rainwater or distilled alcohol. Listen to current news. So we can have some heating and some bedding and things like that. A crude stove, metal workshop, fuel. But again, that's different ways of making fuel, which is kind of cool. Can we upgrade this then? How much is that going to cost us? And we need some more spare parts. It's going to be very costly as well because we haven't actually got any beds yet. Oh, that's the medicine cabinet. There's still some more stuff upstairs, so send the scavenger, I think, upstairs and get him moving some of this junk. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Get your ass up there, and then this guy can start moving that while you start cooking. I think we're going to have to make a stove, I think. I feel funny, is it getting colder? Yeah, I think we need to look for some herbs for these guys. I think we've got some, I think we've just got to make them into something. So a stove will cost us 5 wood, I think that's the cost, and 10 components. 1 hour. Go on then. Place. I don't know where to place it. Okay. Still searching through that. I wonder whether we can get other survivors kind of thing. At the moment it looks just a nice tank there. Supposed hour time before the cooker's ready. Oh. Plan the night. Okay, so we can... Yeah, there's backpack capacity. We've got to look at them. Next time we get back into the house, I think we've got to have a look. So we can look at a couple of different places. The shell garage, lots of food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, some weapons, parts. Garage, similar sort of caution advised. Okay, huge amounts of material, lots of meds, some parts. Yeah, just like go there. We... No, I think we're gonna have you scavenge. Can't have two people scavenge. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you've got a much better scavenger skill, whereas you, I think, mate, can guard, while our other fast runner rests for a bit. Okay, basic items. I can't take everything by the looks of it. Take the food. That's gonna eat up. Almost everything. There we go. House is still burning. Is it safe to go inside? I don't know. So I wonder where this stuff came from, if this is stuff we're scavenging now. I think I've made a bit of a fuck up. I'm wondering whether I took stuff from the base. Maybe you can take supplies with you as you go on the journey, and I've just freaking filled him up. Well, that's a day wasted. Thanks to my stupidity. Always read the dialogue. If there's some dialogue above, please read. Nothing, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Don't worry, it wasn't you, mate, it was me. Come on then, let's get everybody up and about, shall we? I'd gladly eat something. Well, I think I slept poorly, hungry, slightly wounded. Well, who's the cook? You are. Let's get some food on. We should have a stove now, I believe. Okay, we made it. Now where the hell do we put it? I wonder if it went down there somehow. It did give us an option to place it. I clicked on place, but it just disappeared. I'm hoping it just allows us to put it in the room like this spare one here. But I'd prefer to put it in the kitchen, to be honest. Okay, don't know what he's doing there. Simple disease will kill you in a few days without medicine. Well, we have some medicine. What we need to do is change it from herbs to some actual stuff that's useful. Hungry, slightly sick and tired. You're going to need some sleep tonight, I think. People get nervous and suspicious, but not provoke them. Okay, crude stove. Basic supply if we need some fuel. Okay. So a simple quick meal, more nutritious than raw food, it's better with vegetables. For that we need some vegetables, but we haven't found any, so it's just going to have to be this. You have, so I wonder whether that can only feed one person at a time. In the medicine cabinet. We've got one bowl. we need some more food and fuel, I think. Get your ass down there to get some food. We need to craft some beds as well, I think. Give these guys some rest, as well as possibly a medicine cabinet. We've got a medicine cabinet, but we need some way of transforming herbs into actual food. So we need 3 bottles of water and 1 food per meal. We don't have any more water. Bollocks. So, it means these guys might have to eat some raw food after all. I don't know. Okay, so we don't have enough components now for a heater. We can have a radio, but I think our parts would probably be better spent maybe making that actually a filter. That's going to be locked, isn't it? Oh, okay, start clearing that out then. Let's get a bed made, shall we? Okay, so we can place them. We're going to drag them around a bit. I think it might be best to have some beds. Suppose. No, I think I'll use that as a workshop for now. It doesn't like wants us to have anything up here. Yeah, no. We'll have it in this. Yeah, we'll have it in here. This could be the bedroom, I think. There we go. We've got another lockpick and some more materials. Great. So now we can actually. What do we want? You can go in there. It's blocked with that cupboard, I think, or that door. In the evening, I wonder what time it is. I think it's when it must hit when that red line, probably about 11 o'clock when it considers it night time. You get some rest. Hey, we're in. People get nervous and suspicious, better not provoke. Better not to provoke. Provoke what? This guy's almost done, and our guys get some well-earned sleep. And another pile, mate. I don't know if we've got enough time to actually make another bed. I'll check after this guy's cleared this cupboard. I need a shovel to make things go faster. So far we haven't found any information on how this war started, or who's even fighting. Those herbs can be used for making herbal medications and roll-up cigarettes. Yeah, but we probably need to make something else for that. I wonder where I can put that filter as well. Catch some rainwater. That went really quick, that did. Okay, so our scavenger he's not our scavenger, he's our fast runner apparently. I can't keep him up. He's gonna sleep. we're just going to have to take our chance, I think. Auto-equipped items by defenders at night. Okay, yeah, this is the stuff we've got then. So we don't really want to take anything with us, I don't think. I want to go as empty as possible. Pistol shells, some components. We can always use wood. I'm going to try and take just as much as we can in one load, so we can come back for more of that. What we really need is food and water. What we got here? More components. I'll take 2 shotgun shells in. Mission for firearms. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Nobody inside by the looks of it. Let's get in there. It's only a small house. We've got all bandages and herbal medication, just what we need. And check the fridge, see if we can get some food and water. Some canned food, some more food, more herbs. Do we really want more herbs taking up a slot? We've already got a bunch at home. What are these? Sugar? There'd be no moonshine without sugar, essential for the fermentation process. Water is key, I think. Yeah, we'll take some sugar. We can always drop it if we have to. More sugar, more water. Sugar for now. Let's have a look. Make sure there's nobody there. Yeah, it looks empty. Okay, there's a bed. So we can't take the bed with us. Nothing but useless trash. Fair enough. That's not good. Shells, always good. Can we please take a look out there? What's that? It looks like a bird. I don't particularly want to disturb a bird. I don't think we'll be able to catch it without any tools or anything. Let's have a look over there. Yeah, the fact the house has been on fire for a day or so. Well, it is raining, isn't it? A little bit at least. We've got rolled cigarette. It reeks acrid bitter smoke. Fertilizer. Fertilizer not useful. So we want weapon parts. Jewelry. No. Well, it says valuable bartering gear, but at the moment I don't think we want bartering tools. Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to have to take the fertilizer, I think. No room for those. Let's have a look in the last room. If we have to drop something, we can always drop the sugar. There we go. More components. Shell. Yeah. That's about all we need. Let's return to exit, I think. Nice to get some good stuff. Hopefully we can cure those wounds as well before they get too severe. Day 3. So far, so good. Actually, I'm quite enjoying this. It certainly kind of takes on a few aspects from things like DayZ and other survival games, but instead of putting yourself, let's look at that wound. Instead of putting yourself in kind of a supernatural state where there's obviously something else going on. Oh, basic fucking bastard! I knew it. At one time, I didn't have someone on guard. We searched for supplies and bought some interesting. Someone tried to rob us. It was just a couple of scavengers, so they managed to only do minor damage. Too bad we had no weapons. Marco and Bruno were wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. For fuck's sake. So they're wounded again. let's get... Cook's just been wounded, so let's get you medicinised, because I think we could really do with some of that. As well as you. Hopefully we've got enough for everybody, but I'm not so sure. And then you guys can cook. We need a second bed as well, if we can. We've got enough food, it's whether we've got enough water, I think. You can get yourself bandaged up. Slightly sick on meds. Okay, that's not good. That means it's going to have to be the bandaged. Yeah, we can do 3. Great. Let's give you some meds then. Okay. Maybe that's just for when you're slightly feeling sick, maybe. Yeah, slightly sick on meds. Okay. So, we need some more bandages then, don't we? Really quickly as well. Let's get you two down here, actually. And run, bitches, run! There's food awaiting. Oh. The fuck was that? Whew. Best that you can do to people when they're in a survival situation. You start knocking down the door. Get you two up here just in case we run into some trouble. Typical. The one day I refused the diamond, there's the one day we actually get a fucking trader. So he can trade all this stuff, including alcohol. I don't think we want much alcohol at this state. We need water. We really do need water. Yes. Trade that for as much water as we can get. Okay, so let's take all his water. What else has he got? He's got some... there's filters, isn't there? Making medication. I want making expensive cigarettes. We do need that, however. Okay, what can we trade in exchange? Will you accept books? No, don't think so. Shotgun shells. No. Very common stuff. Ice cube back. Whatever it is. Let's get some herbs. Ooh, we can give me a lot of that. I don't really have a surplus of anything else, to be honest. Let's... Oh, yeah, there we go. No, thanks, mate. I'll close the door. I'll complete fucking idiot. Okay, cool. Now, everybody's being fed. Let's get you bandaged. Slept poorly. Let's make you a second bed. And you can get on with clearing that, I think. Wood for another bed. Bollocks. Oh, a chair. It's locked. Typical. It's fast runner. He's tired, so you can go and get some sleep then. See if there's anything we missed in there. water and a diamond. Typical. Nothing else in there. So I wonder if it doesn't look like you can help 2 people on time. Come on and see what else we can put together. Just basically filter. How much it will use to purify rainwater or distill alcohol? I wonder how we can get ourselves some rainwater. It's gotta be I would have thought you just put a bucket outside, but maybe it's not as simple as that. And him at the moment, I think. Yeah, it's almost getting there. It's only 5 o'clock. Improved stove. We need lots more components and lots more wood. That's not good. Come on, laddie. It's almost night time. There's some beds. Yeah, well, if we had some supplies, I would. We're gonna have to definitely get some wood on the next trip. Okay, probably for another day more food, even if one of us has to eat raw. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, fix it. Typical. It's fucking locked. You will cook. Get on here and make some last minute food. Or at least make some fuel. Yeah, make the book into fuel. And then make the evening meal, and then we're good to go. He's still sleeping. He can be in guard tonight then, I suppose. So, no. You can sleep in the bed. You can be on guard, and our scavenger friend can go scavenging. Some materials and some parts. Huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, some parts. Yeah, let's go to the decrepit squat. Don't want to take anything with us. So we're almost 4 days in so far, so there's only another 8 days. I wonder whether to break this up into a couple of different videos, 4 days at a time I think. Ruined before the war, and our city looks like this. Okay, let's get in there. More roll-up cigarettes, some more parts. I think we need more books. See if we can find something useful. Yes, wooden components. Always good. See what else we can find. If we can't fill ourselves up somewhere else, we'll come back. And that's over there. Interesting little built house, isn't it? It's got all sorts of outside bits by the looks of it. Herbs. Nope. Water, yes. Always need water. Oh shit, there's somebody there. Open this door. I don't think I've got any food on me, I'm afraid. Sorry, sir. I'll find someone to get some. If I could give you some, I could, but I ain't got no food on me. And if that's the case, I'm presuming that you've already used any food that might have been here anyway. I brought about this picture recently. There are rich looking people sitting together in a littered ruined building. metaphor of some sort, I believe. Okay. So look. Of course, so. Let's see where we can go from here. Dead. Dearest Masher, I found shelter among the homeless. I'm no longer a teacher nor an artist. I am one of them now. There is not much food, so some of my friends have already left us, but do not be worried. I will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I have finished my painting. We got water is always good. Take some more of those. I think I'm pretty much out of stuff to search. So let's just go back here and take what we can fill ourselves up with. And then we'll get out of here. Wood is always useful, I think. Fill up on wood. As he runs out of there like a nut on fire. Yeah, day 4. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll be leaving it there, I think. And then I'll do this into several separate videos.